pictures in the moonlight. Stars align, we're side by side, lost in oceans deep and wide. Heartbeats clash, the waves collide.
Welcome back, everyone. As always, I'm Sean with Minnesota Mellow. This week, we went out on date night at an electronic mini golf course called Puttshack out in Edina, Minnesota. Now, if you're anything like me, you just thought, hold on there, Sean. What the heck is an electronic mini golf course anyways? Well, I did have the same question. So, here's the deal. Puttshack utilizes these golf balls that track every single one of your shots. There is literally over 50,000 lines of code being used in these special balls to not only track your score, but to also link that information with a personalized game profile if you're a member of the rewards program. But listen, that's not all. This place has really got it going on. I mean, there is a full bar, a full restaurant, an outdoor event space, and 4 unique 9-hole courses that you get a chance to play on: Sapphire, Diamond, Emerald, and Ruby. Today, we get to go play on the Ruby course. After having the instructions told to us, explaining how the point system works and how the course works, we jumped right into it. Starting at hole number 1, we got our first interaction with what is known as the Super Tube. The Super Tube is essentially a tube that provides your ball with quick access directly to the hole. Think of it like an instant hole-in-one. Along the way, we found that we also needed to keep an eye out for other interactive things that were kind of like that. You know, they were random bonuses, penalties, even hazards that would cost you some of those very precious points. Every hole that we played had something unique that would either give points or take those points away. But then it also had something that was dependent upon us interacting with it in some way. As you walk through the course, you look around and you definitely see that somebody spent some time listening to feedback from other people that have played mini golf. Because if you look next to every single one of these holes, there's a multi-tiered table so that you can set your drinks down. And not just set your drinks down, but there's also hooks on the side of them so that you can hang your purse and hang your bag. And let me tell you, playing mini golf, I don't know about you, but it always reminds me about being on vacation. Because I think about playing mini golf in nearly every single state that I've been to. To me, it's always something that you can grab basically anybody, and still end up having a great time.
And that goes, we are dancing. Hearts are wild and chancing. And that goes, we are free. Just you and me. Close your eye and we're side by side, lost in oceans deep and wide. Heartbeats clash, the waves collide. In this beat we can't hide. And that goes, we are dancing. Hearts are wild and chancing.
The Ruby course that we played on ended up with a hole that was kind of reminiscent of skee-ball, from the arcade. You hit the ball in, and it actually goes through a whole system overhead that returns it right back to the starting point without you ever having to touch it. After we get done playing our round, we stopped over at the restaurant and split a plate of gyros and a burger. I'm very pleased to say that the gyros were delicious. No tzatziki sauce, but instead it was like a lemon aioli. Chef's kiss. Just fantastic though. The burger, very juicy, very delicious. I'd say the food, 4 out of 5 from me. After we ate at the restaurant, we headed downstairs, stopped at the coat check, which let me just say, that is such an amazing convenience to have. I absolutely love a coat check. So we grab our jackets and headed out for the rest of the night. All right, looking back on our night, I do kind of wish that we had opted for the 18 holes instead of just the 9. But, that's on me. That's not on them. So, between the food, the golfing, the cost, the entire vibe of the place, I think I'm pretty happy to say that I would give them 4.25 out of 5 stars. The only critique that I have is that the holes felt like they could have been a little longer, or maybe even a little more difficult, so that it didn't seem like we were just done moments after starting it. Well, that wraps up this week's elevated adventure with Minnesota Mellow. If you liked or enjoyed the video and you want to support us, hitting that subscribe button is really great. But even if you don't want to subscribe, at least hitting that like button, well, for me, that's the easiest way that you can possibly help me out. So, as the great Socrates probably said to somebody, keep it mellow, my friend.